Sunday, are you happy with the point or disappointed you didn't actually take it through?
I think it's a valuable point. I think going off previous results against Birmingham, I think we haven't took anything off them for the last 3 games, so they're a good team. I think they're going to really be up there come the end of the season, so I think it's a valuable point.
Frustrating though to give away the lead within minutes of taking it yourself.
Yeah, and to be fair, we've just spoke about that this morning when we've reviewed it. I think we scored on 60 minutes and we've conceded on 63. You know, that we have to really manage their moments better to make sure, you know, we've spent a good 60 minutes trying to get a foothold in the game and worked so hard to get a really good goal to then give it up 3 minutes later. So, you know, we've come up with some strategies on how to be better in the future, so hopefully we can see that put into place going forward.
I had a few conversations with fans over the last week or two about this percentage of possession, and does it suit a team to not have the ball? I mean, your stats on Sunday were 25% possession, but yet you could have won the game.
Yeah, it's not a stat we look at in particular. I don't really like looking at that stat. We look at something called field tilt, where that's the percentage of time that you're in their final third and they're in your final third. I think they still swayed the field tilt, but you know, sometimes there's different ways to get points out of certain games, and you know, they're a really good team. They've spent a lot of money to try and be a WSL team. I thought our defending was outstanding. I thought, you know, to eliminate them just to 2 shots on target over a 90-minute period was very, very impressive.
Must be delighted with the start then, a very comprehensive win on the opening day, and then, as you say, a very, very good point against undoubtedly one of the favourites for promotion.
Yeah, two totally different games, and you know, tomorrow's game is probably going to be different again. So you know, you've got to find different ways to get points out of certain games, and sometimes you might have a lot of the ball, sometimes you might not. But you know, how do you then get something out of the game? And ultimately, you know, sitting here on 4 points, we're delighted with the start.
Emily Starr coming up trumps again.
Yeah, it's, you know, she's in good form. She's had a good pre-season. She's fit. She's sharp, and you know, if we're doing the right things in the final third, you know, players are going to get opportunities, and you know, fortunately for us, she's found herself back in 2-2, and hopefully that can continue.
At the other end, you've got a new face in Hannah Greenwood asking for a friend. How's she done?
Yeah, they've been terrific. I think, you know, a new centre back partnership with Roberts and Greenwood. They've been solid. You know, they're really good defenders, and ultimately that's why we brought them to the football club.
I mean, is that fundamentally, you look at it as a coach, that if you get your back four right, that's where everything, that's your foundation. If you don't concede a goal, you're not going to lose the game.
Exactly. You defend first and attack second, and you've got to give, like you say, you've got to give yourself a good foundation to go on and get something out of the game. If we don't defend well against Birmingham, we come away with absolutely nothing, and they probably pepper our goal. But you know, we give ourselves a chance, and like you say, we could have actually won it within the last 15 minutes also.
Ellen Jen, I ask you every week, how far away?
Is she your favourite?
She scores goals.
Yeah, she's not far away. Maybe a couple of weeks. She's been on the grass today. She's been kicking the ball around with the players. She got a nice round of applause off all the group. So it's another milestone that she's hit. So she's not far away.
Well, but you said Emily Starr's coming with goals. I mean, you've got back on. Durham, you've had some rumbustious meetings between the two of you over the years, and this is clearly a sort of a bit of a rivalry there in that sense that it is a derby, and it seems to mean quite a lot to both teams.
Yeah, it's probably, like I said last year, probably one of the strongest derbies that we've got. It's a game for the fans. You know, we spoke about that this morning as well with the group. And yeah, it's form goes out the window. It's always competitive, and we're expecting nothing less tomorrow night.
There's always goals, a lot of them.
There is, hopefully more for us and less for them.
Is there something about Durham that they seem to be forging this us against the world mentality? Does it make teams like that harder to play against?
Possibly. I just think when it is a derby, there's just a bit more fight. You know, the bragging rights, so-called bragging rights, the rivalry between the fans. But ultimately for us, it's our third game of the season, and we want to continue. You know, we want to continue getting points on the board.
Under the lights, Appleton.
No better place to be, yeah.
I mean, does that are you pleased in the sense to be back there rather than the stadium? Because I know there were only 700 odd on Sunday for Birmingham, which is clearly disappointing. But I don't know how you build that. It's a very difficult issue to try.
Again, it's something that I don't try and worry about. That's not my job to make sure there's more fans in the stadium. It's my job to make sure that we're getting points on the board, and if there's 700 to 1,000 people at Ebbleton tomorrow night, it'll feel full and it'll be one hell of an atmosphere.